Let us not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless in facing them. Let us not beg for the stilling of our pain, but for the heart to conquer it. With these inspiring lines of Rabindranath Tagore, I feel highly privileged and honored to stand before the 72nd Republic Day on behalf of the entire Smith family. I would like to extend a gracious and inclusive welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Professor A.K. Agarwal, ex-HOD, Computer Department, Asthana, District Secretary of Rotary and Brand Ambassador of Nagar Nigam, Prince Mr. Pradeep Kumar De, Mrs. Pratyasha Mukherjee, great grandniece of the founders of the school, parents, participants, and teachers. I request Principal Ma'am to formally welcome our guest of honor, Professor A.K. Agrawal, by presenting the potted plant, and Manager Sir to honor him with a special garland crafted out of Gangetic soil. To make this event blessed one, I would now request the dignitaries to offer flowers to the photographs of the founders of the school, Mr. William Henry Smith and Mrs. Cecilia Rose Smith, and light the ceremonial lamp. As customary, before the advent of the ceremony, I request the choir led by Mrs. Sucharita Gupta, HOD Music Department, to instill the air with the blessings of the divine by singing a prayer song.
Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because it's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because it's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
Thank you, choir. Now I would like to call Mrs. Sangeeta Pandey to give a brief description about today's program. I request Tilak Gupta, school head boy, to escort our guest of honor to the dais. I request Divyanshi Malviya, school vice captain, to escort Principal Dr. Anita Polinde to the dais. I now request Harsh Mishra, school academic captain, to escort Mr. Pradeep Kumar De to the dais. I request Alaina Kulsum, head girl of the school, to escort Mr. Manish Raj, convener of the program, to the dais. The year that we have witnessed has on one hand been a little tough, but on the other hand, it has also extended ample opportunities for us to evolve as humans across the verticals. Smith School, as a responsible institution, has played an instrumental role in nurturing the children's talent, even in these unprecedented times, and set an exemplary example for others. Out of many initiatives that we took, today, on the maiden event of 2021, we all have assembled to felicitate our young budding scientists who participated virtually in Smith Tech Fest Junior and Inspire Manak competition organized at district level and surprised everyone with their concealed talent. Here, I would like to acknowledge the driving force behind the event, who is none other than our beloved principal, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, and manager, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Day, because they are the people
who accept adversities as challenge to rise above the difficulties and land up scaling greater heights than before. They do not merely survive the adversity, but also look out for new opportunities amidst the chaos, setting an example for others. I would like to invite Mr. Manish Raj, the convener of the program, to honor Mr. Pradeep Kumar Day, the manager of the school.
Thank you, Sangeeta ma'am. Good morning, everyone. It's a proud moment for me being a science teacher, and we are having a very interesting event. Why I'm calling interesting? Because the person behind the success story of this event is a very dynamic leader. For sir, be the change you want to see in the world. These lines are up to describe the manager of our school as a sir strongly believes that any change in the society can only be seen through the change in oneself. Mr. Pradeep Kumar Dey, the managing director of William Henry Smith Memorial School, is a self-motivated, energetic, and hard-working person. He is also a trained chartered accountant. He always empowered members of his Smith family and helped each individual strive to excellence. Because of his continuous effort for upliftment of the school, sir is working hard. And you know, during the pandemic, when our principal ma'am, Dr. Anita Polinde and Pradeep sir, given a chance, we have to do something special for this year. So ma'am has decided why not we are having a Junior Smith Tech Fest. We have conducted in the coming within the 10 to 20 minutes, you will came to know that. But the person behind the success story for Inspire Award is none other than our dynamic leader in terms of the Smith School, Mr. Pradeep Dey. So we want to clap for Mr. Pradeep Dey. Manu sir, आपसे there is one request for you. Bring one salt for sir. We have to honor sir. And somebody give me the cordless mic.
Good evening, parents, students, and teachers. Good morning. And our guest of honor, Professor Agarwal, Madam Agarwal, uh, thank you for being with us this morning. Uh, First of all, I have not done anything This is the students who has done, and the teachers in our school who actually work. They are the pillar of the schools. We just promote things, and the students, they are the main actual the successor behind this kind of events. Having this kind of competition, Smith Take Fest, started years back by our science teachers and some of the group of our school teachers, that they decided that we should every year, a part of our syllabus, we should give some kind of a platform to the students that they should come up with a different kind of uh, हो गया fix? They should come up with the different ideas and different kind of innovative things, not only from science background, but the different students has got a different kind of mind setup and creativity. So Smith TechFest platform has made because of those kind of students, or rather I say this the entire school students, that they should come up with their new innovative ideas. It is not only compulsory for science, but it can be a creative work, it can be a drawing work, any kind of thing. And I am very happy that from last so many years, the teachers, group of teachers and the students of our school, they are participating in this program called as Smith Tech Fest, and they are coming up very nice way. In that way, the children can make or create things and produce in front of the entire school, and the children also get a lot of motivation, somehow to take out their hidden creativity. This pandemic year, the parents that we were not running school properly, children are not physically present. So our idea was to keep on having this Smith Take Fest on online basis, that the children should know that the life is there and we should keep on moving. We should not stop one place. And I'm very happy that all the students, especially in the junior class students, they come up and they have participated in this Smith Tech Fest. The Inspire Award, it is not our program. You should know this program has been fixed by the government of India, and every year this kind of competitions, which is called as Inspire Award, especially to the science related innovation and creativity, they send the invitation to the schools, and schools send their children to these competitions, and the children get or secure or win a good prize and cash prize and places in the competition called an Inspire Award. The same motto, the government also wanting to promote the students with their hidden creativity. And I'm very glad to tell you that from our school, 3 students has secured and win this Inspire Award. All these students has got 11,000 rupees cash prize from the government of India, and with their innovative idea. And this was in a district level. After this, the children will again go to the state level, and then they will go to the national level. So I give these students, these 5 students, to part out of that 3 students has been selected, and I give the congratulations to their parents and the entire Smith team of teachers who has done a really hard work to promote these students. And my best wishes for all those students also. They have not been participated, but my wish that they should also participate in coming year. And the Smith Tech Fest will be continue every year, and the children will come up with this kind of innovative ideas and things. Now, being saying that, I have got some kind of a dream that in coming year we are planning to introduce in our school, that beside of the syllabus and the study, we are wanting to start some kind of a uh, 1 week or 10 days a training program, which will not be a training program. Rather, we will also force the students to take out their innovative ideas, that we will going to organize a seminar or type of a workshop on different kind of uh, activities and creativity. For example, that we will call some team of very brilliant and new creativity engineers. They will come and they give a workshop for robot making, workshop, how to make robo and all. So sometime we call some other kind of a, artist or something. They can give some a very good workshop on drawings, painting, different kind of creativity, how to manage your waste management. You can collect all your plastic bottles and things, and you can make something which can be put it in a, garden or some places or all. Somehow to you use all this, uh, uh, waste material. So these kind of different group of new scientists or new kind of a teachers or new kind of innovative person, we want to invite them in the school and make them. I'm gonna make a 1 7 days, 6 days, 3 days seminar and workshop for the students. That is going to be a further development in Smith Tech Fest. School is already working on that, and we are connecting to this kind of people who can come and give the training program to the students. So I will not take much time. Once again, thank you very much for being with us, and all our best wishes for the students. And my prayer is there that the government and entire world are working that as soon as possible we should go to a little normal life, and we want the children should come back with a safe and safety environment, and then we can start again in the old time what we actually used to do. But during this time when the children are not coming, our schools are already making some more good plan that we can develop more advanced type of online classes that the children should get, and children should not feel that we are not going to school. So the what best possibility and technology will be there for online classes, the school is going to be provided on that platform. Thank you very much once.
Thank you, sir, for setting high expectations for students and educators. Your constant belief and support inspires us to learn new things and make a difference. Now, I would like to invite Mrs. Sangeeta Nayak to give a brief introduction of Smith Tech Fest.
Honorable and distinguished guests on the dais, teachers, parents, and dear students present physically here and virtually watching this auspicious ceremony, it's my privilege and honor to brief you about Smith Tech Fest held in the academic year 2020-21. According to Albert Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. Indeed, our goal at Smith Memorial School is to convert the imagination of young minds into a living fountain. Following the high standards of teaching learning excellence, we at Smiths aim to shape and mold our students as contributing citizens for a better India and world. Smith Tech Fest, a brainchild of Mr. Rajan Pandey and Mr. Manish Raj, is an integral part and a yearly feature of our school. I would request Shashi ma'am to come forward and honor our chief guest for the day.
I feel delighted to share
that our honorable chief guest, Mr. Gaurang Rathi, Municipal Commissioner of Varanasi, is here. We welcome you, sir. I request Principal Ma'am to formally welcome the chief guest by presenting a potted plant and manager, sir, to honor our chief guest with the garland. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Teachers, parents, and dear students present physically here and virtually watching this auspicious ceremony. It's my privilege and honor to brief you about Smith Tech Fest held in the academic year 2020-21. According to Albert Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. Indeed, our goal at Smith Memorial School is to convert the imagination of young minds into a living fountain. Following the high standards of teaching learning excellence, we at Smiths aim to shape and mold our students as contributing citizens for a better India and world. Smith Tech Fest, a brainchild of Mr. Rajan Pandey and Mr. Manish Raj, is an integral part and a yearly feature of our school. Here, I would like to specifically mention that our honorable guest of honor for today, Professor A.K. Agarwal, share a very special and strong bond with Smith School. He is one of the founder members of Smith Tech Fest and has continuously guided and motivated students as well as our science faculty for the upliftment of scientific temperament. For past 13 years, it has fostered innovation and creative thinking, laying strong platform for our young budding scientists, enabling them to exhibit their scientific equity in the form of models under the category of physics, chemistry, life sciences, multimedia, science quiz, documentary films, still photography, and e-paintings. Every year, inter-school and inter-school competitions take place under the banner of Smith Tech Fest, wherein around 800 to 1,000 students from 30 different schools participate. These events have brought laurels to the school and have accumulated umpteen appreciation not only in Varanasi but also in surrounding districts, developing scientific temperament among students, which is the need of the hour. This year, though COVID-19 pandemic seemed to have thrown academic schedule out of gear, but it could not stop the scientific fervor of our young minds. With the able guidance of our respected principal, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, and manager, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Day, we were able to conduct Smith Tech Fest Junior virtually. More than 500 students from classes lower nursery to 4 participated enthusiastically with full zeal and passion. Events were divided into three categories. Category 1, Rope Day Fantasia, 1 minute video on fancy dress related to science for classes LN and UN. Second category was just a minute, 1 minute video on speech of any scientific idea for classes 1 and 2. Third category was I am a scientist, 1 minute video on the innovation of any scientist for classes 3 and 4. It was amazing to see wonderful videos pouring in of our young scientists with innovative ideas, showcasing their talents in just 1 to 2 minutes of clippings. Events were divided into 3 levels of screening round. And I would like to tell here that it was really difficult for our judges to really come up with the kind of judging the best videos. In level 1, 20 best videos were selected by the class teachers and other co-teachers with them out of all the entries from each class. In level 2, best 10 videos were selected in each category by Sandhya Kapoor, Mrs. Anjali Tandon, Mrs. Sangeeta Nayak, and Mr. Emmanuel under the supervision of Mr. Manish Raj and Mr. Manu Kapoor. Final selection of the winners who bagged first, second, and third position will be announced today. The videos were selected on the basis of the following criteria: clarity of content, pronunciation of the participants, fluency of the presentation, usage of props and costume. Today, we are going to announce the much awaited results of the best 3 videos in each category. Certificates will be awarded to the best 10 videos in each category to the participants. Now, I would like to call upon Mrs. Anjali Tandon to call out the names of the winners.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. A winner is someone who recognizes one's God given talents, works very hard to develop them into skills, and uses these skills to accomplish one's goal. So now this is the time to acknowledge the talents of the position holders who have come out as pioneers despite unfavorable circumstances. And for this, I would request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Gaurang Rathi, Guest of Honor, Professor A.K. Agrawal, Principal, Dr. Anita Pauline Day, and Manager of the school, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Day, to do the honor. I would like to begin with the tiny tots of classes lower nursery and upper nursery. For the event Robe de Fantasia, a fancy dress competition headed by Mrs. Shubha Kaur. On the third position, we have Koisha Agrawal from class lower nursery B, who in the form of corona vaccine told us that with its help, people can live without fear and enjoy the life with cheer. I would request the class teachers, Mrs. Sweetie Singh, to escort the parents of Koisha to the dais. Congratulations, Koisha. On the second position, we have tie between two students, Vivan Khandelwal of Upper Nursery B. He, in the attire of water cycle, told us the significance of conserving water. Now, I would request the class teacher, Ms. Sushmita Ray, to escort the parents of Vivan to the dais. Congratulations, dear Vivan. Keep up the good work. At the same position, we have Jatin Singh of Upper Nursery B, who dressed up as Raphael and gave us the glimpse of robustness of our forces. I would request Miss Akansha Ghosh to escort the parent of Jatin Singh on the stage. Congratulations, dear Jatin. And at the first position, we have Anushri Ghoshal of Lower Nursery B, who dressed up as water and made us aware about the importance of it, and also elaborated the ill effects of water pollution. I will request Mrs. Helena Tikka to escort the parents of Anushri Ghoshal on the stage. The other students who have qualified for level 2, their certificate will be sent through email.
I'm water.
I would request the program in charge, Mrs. Shubha Kaur, also to join them.
All for white puffy cloud. All creatures need me to survive. I need ocean. Please don't pollute me. Save me for you and your future. Hello everyone. My name is Kosha Agrawal. My school name is W.H. Memorial School. I study in L&B. I am Corona vaccine. I am helping doctors to save Corona patient. Because of me, people can smile without fear and live life with cheer. Thank you, ma'am.
Wonderful for Koisha. Give a clap for Koisha Agrawal. Wonderful. Next clipping. Do it fast, little fast.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vivan Khandelwal and my school name is W.S. Smith Memorial. I read in class UND and I am a water cycle. There are 4 processes of water cycle: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. When sun heats the water and it goes up, water vapor, and this is called evaporation. It is water droplets and forms clouds. This is called condensation. This cloud My name is Nitin Singh. I study in class 20 in W.H. Smith Memorial School. Hello friends, do you know me? Yes, I am a Rafale. I am a fighter jet, one of the best in the world. Do you know how I sound? place is France. I was built by Dassault Aviation. I have 2 engines. I am 15. Hello friends, I am Water. My nickname is Aqua. I fall from white puffy cloud. All creatures need me to survive. I need ocean. Please don't pollute me. Save me for you and your future. Hello.
That was wonderful. Now we turn to facilitate the students of classes 1 and 2 who have displayed excellence and performed outstandingly in the event Just a Minute, which was headed by Mrs. Shashi Seth. It was really a difficult task. On the third position, we have 3 children. Abhinav Singh from class 1B, who dressed up as an astronaut, threw light on a planetary system officially called the solar system. I would request Yogesh sir to kindly show the video.
Good morning everyone. I am Abhinav Singh from class 1B. Now I am going to inform you about solar system. So let's start. The solar system consists of the sun and the 8 planets and their satellites and thousands of other smaller heavenly bodies such as satellites, comets and asteroids, etc. The sun is at the center of the solar system and all these bodies are revolving around it. The sequence of the planets according to their distance from the sun is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Now Mercury. Mercury is the hottest planet in our solar system and closest planet to the sun. Now Venus. Venus is known as evening star as well as morning star. Now Earth. Earth is known as blue planet due to the presence of huge amount of water on it. It has a large quantity of oxygen which supports life. Now Mars. Mars is known as red planet. Now Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system.
Congratulations, dear Abhinav. Excellent work. Keep it up. Second child who holds the third position is Aradhya Divedi of class 2A, who explained in just a minute about the importance of air for the survival of life. I would request Miss Tanvi Nagar to escort parents of Aradhya, Mr. and Mrs. Divedi to the dais to receive the reward.
Class 2A. My topic is why air is important. I heard somewhere a man live without food for days, without water for some hours, but without air he can.
And the third child who grabbed the same position is Satvik Pandey of class 2C, who demonstrated an experiment using liquid of different density to explain the concept of liquid density in just a minute. Now I would request Mrs. Deepa Jessica Stevens
Today I am going to tell you
escort parents of
about
Satvik,
liquid density.
Mrs. and
Simple
Mr.
science
Pandey to the
we
dais to receive
observe
the award.
day-to-day life. Due to liquid density, any object will float and sink in liquid. I will show you a demo. First, I will take a sanitizer. You can take any liquid like honey, honey and oil and sanitizer, colorful liquids.
Congratulations, dear Satvik. Keep excelling high. Now we come to the second position, which is backed by a little scientist, Akif Salam of class 2C, who acted as a teacher to teach us the phenomena of occurring day and night. Now, I would request Mrs. Deepa Jessica Stevens
Hello
to
everyone,
escort
my
parents of
name is
Akif,
Islam. I
Mrs. and
study in
Mr.
WT
Salam to
Smith
the dais to
Memorial
receive
School,
the award.
Class 2C. Today I am playing a role of teacher who will discuss you about day and night. What do you like more, day or night? I like day because I go to school and teach you all and meet my friends. Have you ever wondered how day and night take place?
And the first position goes to Flavia Preet Kaur of class 1. Of minute explain the importance of water, resources that are potentially useful to animals and much needed for life to exist. Now I would request Ms. Soumya Saxena to escort the parents of Flavia, Mrs. and Mr. Singh to dais to receive award. Congratulations, dear Flavia. Keep up the good work.
That is about importance and sources of water. Water is an important part of our life. We cannot live without water. Plants, birds, and animals also need water to live. We use water for our daily needs.
I would request Mrs. Shashi Seth, the mentor for the group, to come up on this dais for the group photograph. Names of rest of the students who qualified for level 2 in this category are displayed on the screen. Children, you will receive your certificates to email and will get the hard copy of the same on the result day. Now I call upon our academic captain, Mr. Harsh Mishra, to announce the result for the third category.
Thank you, ma'am. All outstanding work in art as well as in from immense zeal applied to a great idea. I kindly request the teachers who will be escorting the parents to please wait till the video is over and wait for my call. Now, this is the time to recognize the endeavor of our young scientists from classes 3 and 4 who participated in the event. I am a scientist headed by Mrs. Sangeeta Nayak. The third position is backed by Vedangi Chaube of class 3C, who was attired as Aryabhat, the great mathematician and astronomer from the classical age of Indian mathematics. The video will be played.
Aryabhatta is the first of the great astronomer and mathematician in classical age of India. He was born in Kusumpura in 629 AD. He studied at University of Nalanda. He wrote many books, but his famous book is Aryabhatiya, covers astronomical and mathematical theories. Aryabhatta describes the solar eclipse. Good morning.
Now I would request Mrs. Seema Kapoor to escort parents of Vedangi, Mrs. and Mr. Chaube to receive award. Congratulations, dear Vedangi. Keep up.
Good evening, Bab. My name is Karthik Seth and I am from class 3A. My project name is Windmill. It is a kind of electricity device and discovered and designed by Daniel Holaday in 1854 in United States of America in his big machine shop. A windmill is a type of wind engine. It converts the wind power and they will produce electricity for in general areas. Thank you. Evening. Namaste everyone. I am Janvi Seth of class 4 at WS with Memorial School. I am a future scientist of India and the motivation behind my goal is a lady. Can you guess who she is? I am a Agni Putri. As I always say, science has no gender, but Dr. Abdul Kalam is famously known as the missile man of India. And now that I am being called India's missile woman, many still don't know my story. I was born in Tara near Thumba rocket station.
On the second position, we had Karthik Seth from class 3A, who spoke about Daniel Halliday, an American engineer and inventor who invented the first windmill. Now I would request Ms. Sumaya Miraj to escort the parents of Karthik, Mrs. and Mr. Seth to the dais to receive award. Congratulations, dear Karthik. Keep up the good work. And at the first position, we had Janvi Seth of class 4A, who gave a glimpse of first ever woman scientist to head a missile project in India. And she is none other than Tessie Thomas, a well-known scientist and Director General of Aeronautical Systems. Now I would request Mrs. Mayuri Singh to escort the parents of Janvi, Mrs. and Mr. Seth to the dais to receive award. Congratulations, dear Janvi. Names of rest of the students who qualified for level. Names of rest of the students who qualified for level 2 are displayed on the screen. Children, you will receive your certificates through email and will get the hard copy of the same on the result day. I would request mentor of category I am a scientist, Mrs. Sangeeta Nayak, to join the group for photography. Now I would like to call Mrs. Sandhya Kapoor, Senior Lecturer of Chemistry Department, to introduce our guest of honor, Mr. A.K. Agarwal.
Thank you, Harsh. Relationship and bond with great personality is always a balanced equation. It is not based on the length of time you spend together. It's based on the foundation you have built together. Good afternoon, everyone. It is always a great pleasure to have such eminent personality, Professor Arun Kumar Agarwal, amongst us. Your presence represents your commitment in educating the young minds of our country. On behalf of W.H. Smith Memorial School, I welcome you, sir. Professor Arun Kumar Agarwal, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Sir was born in Allahabad in 1951. Professor Arun Kumar Agarwal got and the other MS Computer Science from Stony Brook, USA in 1974. Along with graduate teaching assistantship in Computer Science of Stony Brook, he was offered research assistantship
in applied physics of Stanford University and fellowship of Yale in engineering and applied science in 1971. With 9 years of work experience in USA in New York University, he is the first teacher of computer science at Institute of Technology, BHU. He is ardent champion of human rights, paying its penalty by losing his teaching assistantship. He is a member of Ramakrishna Mission, Belur Mutt, and vice president of its Varanasi Center. Appointed by the President of India, he is the director on the board of Northern Coal Fields Limited. He has been awarded jointly with S. Krishnamurthy for their pioneering book, Computer Pravishka in Hindi, published in 1989 by Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. I would like to mention that Smith School shares a very strong relationship with Professor A.K. Agarwal, as Sir is the founder member of Smith Tech Fest. Sir has always guided, motivated, and supported the entire science team of Smith Tech Fest. Now I request Principal Ma'am to honor Professor A.K. Agarwal by presenting him with a token of love and respect. Today we are privileged to have an opportunity to listen to Professor Agarwal with his motivational speech. Sir, on behalf of all gathered here, I welcome you, sir.
Grade school, in my opinion, not the best school. I went for high schooling in Krishna Foundation, Rajghat Kasin School, but I think this is even better than that. Now, I also am addressing this to Mr. Manish, who is a very active and very talented person, expert in organizing events like that, and Madam Sangeeta Kapoor for introducing me. Though I need no introduction, I come here every year for the last so many years. I enjoy this occasion very much because it gives me a chance to be amongst brilliant and aspiring children and who are the backbone of next generation. And this generation is starting with them. I just told one of the participants that this is the time, groom yourself. Because Swami Vivekananda said that by 35 years of age, whatever you want to do it, because later on your energies will be dwindled and you will not be able to do much new. So you have to do right from now. I congratulate everyone. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite Mrs. Sangeeta Pandey to brief about Inspire Award.
I feel extremely honored to show light on the Inspire Award held in the year 2021. The Inspire Award for Innovation in Science Pursuit for the Inspired Research is one of the flagship sponsored and managed by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, for their passion of talent towards science. The basic objective of Inspire World is to communicate to the youth of the country the excitement of creative pursuit of science, attract talent in studying science at an early age, and thus the required human resource pool for strengthening and expanding the science and technology system. The Inspired World Manner Million Minds Augmenting National Aspirations and Knowledge, being executed by the ministry with National Innovative Foundation India, is an autonomous body of DSC which aims to motivate students in the age group of 10 to 15 years studying in classes 6 to 10. And online was organized in different schools at the district level, and the district officials had advised the students to make projects at home. The selected students from different schools had to send their videos and synopsis of the project to the district officials. The selection of students was a tough task, as more than 300 students from classes 6 to 10 poured in their ideas for the first level. The students were screened for the second round on the basis of the selection of problem from the given category, which was based on improvisation of existing gadgets or inventing a new and multifunctional gadget or to solve a local technological problem. After 8 steps of screening round, entries of 5 deserving students from class 6 to 10 were sent to district officials for further judgment, who received more than 10,000 entries from different schools. And it was indeed a proud moment for the entire Smith school that out of 5 entries from our school, 3 came out with flying colors. I now invite Mrs. Shashi Seth to announce the name of the pioneers of this event. Scientists are an interesting breed of people. They are creative, adventurous, critical, and pragmatic. We also have some born scientists amongst us in our school, and this is the time to recognize and appreciate their talents. Now I would like to call out the names of the winners of the Inspire Honor Award and give a brief description of their project, following which their videos will be played. First of all, we would like to acknowledge our youngest scientist, Aditya Yadav of class 16. Aditya had made a plastic bottle shelter house by using discarded water bottles. The project idea is to save the environment from non-biodegradable waste. Aditya, we appreciate you for your wonderful idea and would also like to congratulate you for your extraordinary effort. Your vision is pleased with you.
from various homes, offices, industry, which cannot be leaked. So here is the solution for it. The plastic bottles can be made into brick after filling some amount of sand, soil, and water till the top of it. As you can see, this is the actual plastic brick. It is very hard and cannot be pressed easily. So after that, we can apply cement to join them together in the form of a shelter. Now these shelter can be used as storage of grains, as you can see this one, and also can be used as shed near bus stops. But there is one drawback to it, that if it catches fire, it will spread rapidly. So to prevent this, the shed can be coated with mud. Like you have seen in the villages, in kacha houses, the bricks are coated with mud. Similarly, in this, we can coat the plastic bricks with mud. This is a durable shelter and it is heat, fire and water resistant. And it is helping our environment as the plastic is being reused. I hope you liked my video. Thank you.
For your future and please play the video.
Good afternoon to all of you. My name is Akhan Pratap Singh and I am studying in class 7th in William Henry Smith Memorial School. I was attracted by the fact that every year 24 billion gallons of water is wasted while bathing in shower. Not only this, in India, around 1.3 billion citizens are flushing the toilets each morning and up to 7 liters in a single flush. And then also sometimes the toilets remain dirty and requires more flushes. The title of my innovative idea is Don't Let Life Slip Down the Drain. As the name suggests, my installation will promise to reduce the wastage of water by connecting the flush tank with shower. This is my model which will be fitted in a power shower. These are all the parts of my model which I will be showing one by one. Firstly, this is a shower pipe from where the fresh water will be coming directly from the source, and then the water will reach the shower nozzle which will shoot out the water on the person who is taking bath. Then this used water or soapy water of the shower will be collected in a tray from where the water will slide down in this container from a small hole present on the tray. Now this container will be of 40 liters. After that, this small water pump will suck the water out from the container and send it to the tank. This is a commode with a seat, or else an Indian toilet will be here. The flush will be divided into two compartments. First flush will allow only 5 liters of water to be flushed, which will be coming from the source. The second flush will allow 8 liters of water, which will be coming from the shower. But what's the use of this water? The soapy water will clean the toilets very easily, and the water used in shower will also be reused. Now, the water pump will be automatic, means when the shower is on, it will start, and if the flush tank is full, then it will automatically stop. But there will be also an individual switch for the water pump which will turn on whole day. So, if flush is empty, then it will start on its own, and the container here contains 40 liters. Then according to me, 5 flushes can be done from it, and if it is over, then we can start using the 5 liter one. But if the water in the container starts overflowing, then no problem. Water will be going through this overflow pipe to the drainage system, and this is how the soapy water will be reused in flushing the toilets. And if this system is used on a large scale, then surely no villages of India will be facing water scarcity anymore. I hope you all would like this. Thank you. Good afternoon.
The idea of making a zebra crossing. Arnav came Arnav accidents. Arnav won a cash prize of rupees 10,000 by the government. Elated by his achievements and to further encourage him, the school management has decided to give a cash prize of rupees 5,000 to honor. Please give me a shout out, sir. Let us see Arun's video.
Good afternoon, teachers. I am Arnav Jain of class 8C of W.H. Smith Memorial School. My model name is Zebra Crossing Sensor. The model that I am proposing is going to address the difficulties that pedestrians face in day-to-day basis. The purpose of zebra crossing is defeated as the rules are not strictly followed. My model will help to impose traffic rules in a more efficient manner. We all know what is zebra crossings. Zebra crossings are easily identified by their distinctive black and white stripes painted on road. It is located at places where there are high volumes of both traffic and pedestrians to make road crossings safe and easy for pedestrians to cross. However, it has been observed that the rules are not followed and drivers stop their vehicle on or ahead of the zebra crossing while the traffic signal is red, due to which pedestrians face difficulty in crossing road, and at times it also leads to severe injuries, road accidents and traffic jams. In India, 60 to 75 people die daily due to road accidents at zebra crossings. To overcome all these mishappenings, and most importantly to make roads safer for pedestrians, I propose a zebra crossing sensor. A zebra crossing sensor is a device with an infrared sensor which needs to be put at the starting point of the zebra crossing and will get activated only when the traffic signal is red. At that time, if any vehicle moves beyond the zebra point, the system will get activated and the system will detect and play an alarm alerting the traffic police and driver present over there. That alarm could be a buzzer or a recorded voice message like, "Please move your vehicle back." Its benefits include traffic would be better controlled and discipline would be better maintained, pedestrians would be able to cross roads safely and easily, and and accident would be reduced. So here is my model. This is a scene of road where there is zebra crossing and traffic signal. As I said, my system will only work when the traffic signal is red. So let's see what happens in green. We can see the green light is on. As I said, my system will only work when the traffic signal would be red. So let's see what happens in green. The car can freely move, no detection, no nothing. But when the traffic signal would be red, the system will get activated. The car cannot move beyond the zebra crossing. Whole of this system gets charged with solar energy, which is a good source to save fossil fuels. Thank you. Good afternoon.
The next winner of Manak Award is Amritesh Pandey of class 9A. Amritesh made a magnifier named as Drishti Mitra to save our eyes. This device will enable us to access our laptops and other devices even from a distance, hence protecting our eyes from harmful radiations. This is a brilliant and much needed idea in the present scenario. He was awarded a cash prize of rupees 10,000 from the government. The school management has also decided to acknowledge his efforts by awarding him with a cash prize of rupees 5,100. Congratulations, Amritesh, and keep up the good work. Please claim the speaker.
Greetings, everybody. Myself, Amritesh Pandey from W.H. Smith Memorial School, Sigra, Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, India, and I'm here to present my innovative idea called Drishti Mitra. It will be very helpful to the students to reduce the adverse effects which they have due to phones during their online class. The problems faced by students can be headache, frustration, anxiety, and tiredness. For this project, we will be using a breadboard, servo motor, Arduino Nano, jumper wires, and a screen magnifier. Now, let us see the role of each of these. Let us know about breadboard. It has many wells to fit in the jumper wires, and it is extremely helpful in dealing with a lot of jumper wires. I have used a push button in my project so as to give commands. It is usually used as a switch. Now let us see more about Arduino board. It is a programmable chip that is used to control the servo motor or any motor. One can fix the angle of the servo motor by programming. Its pinout is available on the screen. The jumper wires provide passage for the current to flow, and the screen magnifier will aid the students to see the screen clearly even if their phones are up to 1.5 meters away. And after connecting all of these through the jumper wires, we are going to get my innovation, Drishti Mitra.
Our next winner is Kartikeya Shankar from class 10B. Kartikeya mesmerized everyone with his idea of making automated security system, which was especially designed for elderly people. The significant aim of this project is to provide a cheap alternative to costly CCTVs and large-sized screens. The idea proved to be so fascinating that let him won a cash prize of rupees 10,000 by the government and 5,100 from the school management. Many congratulations to you, Kartikeya. Please take the video.
Greetings out there. I'm Kartikeya Shankar of class 10th B of W.H. Smith Memorial School. One day I was thinking that if I went to an IIT, what would be the security condition of my loved ones, that is, my grandparents as well as my parents. So I did a brainstorming and my brain popped an idea of a security system. So I created a prototype of it which would be fully automatic, that is, it would not require the intervention of the owner. So I created it and let's have a quick look at it. This is how the prototype of my idea of an electated security system looks like. So it's an integration of two major security systems working under. The first one is the laser one and the second one we have here is an SOS sender. Basically an SOS is an emergency message which we send like for medical help or to seek a police help. So now let's have a close look to each and every element of this security system.
Let us have a close look at one of the significant elements of this integrated security system. As the placard suggests, here is a wall on which a weight sensor is installed. So upon the wall there is a weight sensor which is connected to the lasers which are pointing out in different directions on the terrace. There is a web of circuit created around the house. The weight sensors would also be installed upon the railings of our balconies, and which will also be connected to the laser, so that if any trespasser would like to climb upon the wall or terrace or upon the balcony, the weight of the trespasser would immediately send the stimulus to the weight sensor and the laser would start to glow in different directions and the trespasser would immediately run away.
Consider my hand as a trespasser. So if I want to get inside the house, I have to climb up the wall, and as I would, the laser would automatically start to glow. Now, I would be feared and I would run away immediately. But if still I would trespass, then there is the SOS sender. Now let's have a look at the working of that.
This is the screen of my laptop, which I have mirrored with this device. Well, this device is actually gonna be attached to the SOS sender, and as this message will be sent, automatically we'll be able to see the message or the SOS upon here. I've also mentioned the name as police department to demonstrate. Now let's check. This is another weight sensor which will be installed on the ventral side of the house because the trespasser has to take the support to climb up. So as he'll take the support from his weight of his hand as he'll carry himself up, this weight sensor will automatically start working and will complete the circuit for the SOS sender. Now let's have a final check for sending an SOS. So now let's start with the working of this model. Suppose the trespasser tries to climb upon and he pushes the button, and as he'll push the button, this starts. You can see the message is sent. You can see also that the SOS is sent on the laptop. So we can see here that the SOS is sent to the police department.
Greetings out.
I request our honorable chief guest, Shri Gaurang Rathi, guest of honor, Professor A.K. Agrawal, principal, Dr. Anita Polendry, and manager, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Dev, to kindly felicitate our budding scientists. The school management wishes to acknowledge Aditya's efforts by giving him a special gift. So I request his mentor, Mrs. Anjali Tandon, to kindly escort Aditya along with his parents, Mrs. and Mr. Yadav, on the dais. The class teacher of 6C, Ms. Pratima Liu, is also requested to join them. And the school, the school wishes to applaud Akran's efforts and give him a special gift. So I request Mrs. Sangeeta Nair, Akran's mentor, to kindly escort Akran and his parents, Mrs. and Mr. Singh, on the dais. I also request the class teacher, Mrs. Pooja Verma, Mrs. Pooja Maurya, to join them. I request Mrs. Sangeeta Nair, Arnav's mentor, to kindly escort Arnav along with his parents, Mrs. and Mr. Jain, on the dais to receive the award. I request Mrs. Anjali Tandon, Amritesh's mentor, to kindly escort Amritesh and his parents, Mrs. and Mr. Pandey, onto the dais.
Clap everyone, please.
I request Mrs. Sangeeta Pandey, mentor of Karthikeya, to escort Karthikeya and his parents, Mrs. and Mr. Shankar, on the stage. I request the class teacher, Mrs. Meena Mangen, also to join them.
Clap everyone. Yes. And all the science teachers, please stand up on the stage. Be fast. Please, everyone, there's a final group photograph. Shashi ma'am?
कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, अभी काम नहीं है।
Thank you.
Now I would like to call Mr. Manu Kapoor to introduce our honorable chief guest, Mr. Gaurang Ranji.
Good afternoon, everybody. There's nothing more beautiful than someone who goes out of the way to make life beautiful for others. I feel honored to speak about a young and dynamic leader of our country and our city. He is none other than our municipal commissioner, Mr. Gaurang Rathi. Mr. Rathi was born on 30th January 1987 in Delhi. He had completed his graduation in textile engineering from IIT Delhi. He joined the IAS service in 2014 and completed his training from Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy situated at Mussoorie, Uttarakhand in June 2015. Thereafter, he served as assistant director at Moradabad till October 2016 and further served as a joint magistrate till April 2018 at Bahraich, Uttar Pradesh. He continued his services in October 2019 as a Chief Development Officer at Varanasi. Along with it, he had successfully organized the Pravasi Bharati Divas. From 21st October 2019, he is working as the CEO of Varanasi Smart City and is also working as the CEO of Kashi Vishwanath Temple, the trust which is looking after the development of the campus. Due to his contribution, our city Varanasi had shifted to the first position in the Smart City ranking. He is a key motivator to make Varanasi free from open defecation. He has been awarded by the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh for exceptional administrative work during COVID lockdown. Varanasi has secured the first position in Ganga Town ranking under the guidance of Mr. Rathi. Mr. Rathi also has a keen interest in sports like cricket, football, and lawn tennis. Such a vivid personality is our dynamic leader, Mr. Rathi. Thank you, sir, for spending your valuable time. This shows your aspiration to encourage the young and budding scientists of our school. On behalf of our principal, Dr. Anita Polende, our manager, Mr. Pradeep, teachers and children, I again welcome you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Rajeev to give a brief. Yes, we can provide it better.
Really thank you for your kind introduction, sir. My fellow dignitaries on the stage, primarily Professor Agarwal, who being a professor from college, senior from college, professor for me as well. We have the principal madam, Dr. Day, Mr. Day, who is the manager of the school, Manish Ji, Mr. Asthana, who have been trying motivators to get me here, and believe me, it's been a total pleasure and great learning for me as well to come here and see the presentations by the students and proud parents and students who have achieved and done wonderfully well. Not only the school science program that you have to motivate scientific fervor among the students, but also that by Department of Science and Technology Government of India under the Inspire program leadership. So, first of all, warm greetings for 72nd Republic Day to all of you. And I believe that we all being citizens of this country come together and celebrate this pious occasion, because this is one day which actually celebrates us as citizens. That's what the Ganatantra Divas comes. We are the Nagrik and citizens of the country. It's about which the occasion is. So rising above the religion, caste, creed, we together as Indians celebrate this occasion. So a warm wishes for that. Coming to the celebration of achievements and celebration of scientific fervor in the society. Being a science student myself, I can not help but appreciate and be really helpful, be really happy about the fact that the school is promoting scientific fervor not amongst the students who are pursuing science in 11th and 12th, but also among the students who have just started learning. So we have KG students, nursery students, in their own way, trying to speak about what science for them is. And it's great because ultimately, what science is about, it's about feeling what's around us and trying to use the knowledge to try to figure out how the system works, how the thing works. As a scientist, of course, you might just go on to pursue a career, but a person with a scientific fervor should be everyone in this country. And I think our constitution also speaks about having a sound scientific temper for our country to actually develop. So we are celebrating our constitution being implemented today. What better than celebrating the scientific temper in the society? So I must, we can all have a huge round of applause for the school together for having this. So whether it be a Robo Fantasy project where we have Argamata, I think Janvi dressed up as Argamata. We have Jatin coming up with a beautiful performance. We have our senior students who participated in Inspire and gave this wonderful idea. I must tell you, these are the very ideas that are the troubleshooters for us in the nation. How it happens is when you grow up and you go on pursuing science further in your career, you would realize these very small thoughts. You know, when you see the world around you, when you're there in your bathroom, you're trying to save water, when you see that, okay, this is not the amount of water we should be spending on plastic, to thinking of plastic as a solution and not as a problem to the environment. These are the very thoughts which further ignite these solutions, and these are the solutions that millions in the world would be using once you actually make them in a proper solution to be implemented. So the important step is to have this first thought, first spark of seeing the world the way it should be, and then uh, processing it through our scientific temper, through the knowledge that we have gained from the books, and trying to come up with a solution. It's not important that how good that solution is, how sound that solution is. There are of course ways and tools now to make that a solid and reasonable solution. But the important part is the first step. And I think in that regard, the job school is doing in initiating that from a very small age. I must really commend the effort and I must congratulate Principal Madam under whose able guidance the whole team. We have several teachers coming in here and who were guiding the students as I came to know when the awards were being announced. So the I think words would fall short in how much I think this is important and this is why it is very challenging. Without saying much further, I would be really happy if a school would want to partake some role in trying to solve maybe real-life problems that the city face. So even if we are to have a small cell in the school where we would want to expose students to the real problems because we live in this city, we see what the issues are, and I think this would provide a new vista to the students to apply their minds in, and I think that would be a really healthy exercise for them. So as an administrator, I would want to give this invitation from on behalf of administration that if you want to have students exposed to real life problems, you can very well approach me. We can have a dedicated cell and I'll see to it that you have a very handy and fruitful exposure to the real life problems. I think that would further help increase the scientific progress. On that note, congratulating all the parents, especially the mothers. I think in early age, mothers have a huge role to play. And congratulating the school fraternity. I would again say best wishes to your career ahead and Jai Hind.
Now, I would like to invite Principal Ma'am and Manager Sir to give a token of love. Mr. Ram.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. A designer is an emerging synthesis of artist, inventor, mechanic, economist, educationist, and evolutionary strategist. We are proud to honor the designer of Smith's family, who doesn't need any introduction and is known among all of us for her knowledge and wisdom. She is none other than our beloved principal, Dr. Anita Pauline Day. I now request the entire science faculty to come to the dais and honor Principal Ma'am.
All the science. Yes.
Thank you so much. I request ma'am to please enlighten the gathering with her inspiring words. A very good afternoon and good afternoon, children. Good afternoon, ma'am. I've been missing your good afternoon. Can I hear that louder, please? Oh, that's music to my ears. For one whole year, I have been bereft of all your voices. A very warm welcome to our dynamic Mukhyamantri and Kari, Mr. Varun Rathi. What a wonderful opportunity we have got today that we have managed to rope him in and bring him here to our school. And I hope we impress him with our children and our parents who are here. Can we give him a loud round of applause? In so many years as a principal, there have been very few IAS officers, cadre officers, who have been outstanding in their service to the nation. And he is one of them. And we are proud to have you as a young citizen of India and a leader, sir. We bless you and encourage you in the work you are doing. We will hold you up as an example in front of all our students. Of course, they have watched you online today, but otherwise also. And I hope that the rest of our students who are here who are aspiring to give their IELTS examination, the civil service examinations, will also be inspired by him. I would like to also share with you, sir, a number of our students are already serving the nation in different cadres in Uttar Pradesh and other states of India as IAS officers, and in the police, and of course the other armed services. Having said that, it is my very pleasant duty to thank everyone, and I first of all start right from the bottom, my little babies of lower nursery, and walking up the ladder up to class 9, 10, 11, 12, all the children, their wonderful parents, who have come forward in this time of crisis and still kept the light of knowledge burning and the feeling, the jazba inside the children कि हमें और सीखना है, हमें और करना है. With this, I would like to just take another minute to just share with you, sir, that Mr. and Mrs. Smith, William Henry Smith and Cecilia Rose Smith were both teachers in their life. And they are the founders of the school. They are my granduncle and grandaunt. They started the school after they retired as teachers because they felt that retirement didn't mean a time when you just hung up your boots and you didn't serve your nation. So they started the school with just 2 children 62 years ago, and this is the oldest English medium school in the city after St. Mary's. And it has served the nation with the feeling that we are also putting out people to serve as citizens of India and guard the boundaries of knowledge in our country. So we are no less than soldiers, and our generals are our teachers, our wonderful teachers who are here. You know, I always say, together everyone achieves more. It is very good that Mr. Day and I sit on the stage and we take all the laurels and we get all the applause. But let me tell you, parents, children, sir, that it is our teachers who are working at the grassroots level. And whether it is hot, whether it's cold, raining, whether it's a pandemic crisis, it is the teachers who go to class every day and face the children, prepare their lessons, and make sure that the learning is going on. And it is actually kudos to them. Yes, please give them a round of applause. A lot more. And I would like to thank Mr. Pradeep Dey, the manager of the school, for doing something very outstanding. And that is that at a time when all the schools have cut down on the pay and the salary which they have given the teachers, Mr. Dey has gone out of the way to not only give an increment last year to our teachers, but also continue with their full salaries, all the staff, right from the Sabai Secretary up to the principal. We have all received our salaries on time, and it's not that we have not had cooperation of our parents, but of course, in the situation in the city, you can well imagine how difficult it must have been. My thanks to you, sir, and thanks to all the teachers. I also thank all those parents who have, in spite of their problems, paid the fees. And I really thank you. I thank Professor A.K. Agarwal for being here, for Chaya ji, who has been coming with him, Chaya Agarwal ji. Can we give her a round of applause, please? Thank you. She is his better half, if I know. Yes, she takes care of him. And you know why I admire her? She's taking care of her in-laws. She's a shining example of an Indian woman. Taking care of the home. So many years earlier, she would not accompany her because she would be at home taking care of her aging in-laws. But now she's free and she comes with him every time, and we love having her. She's so sweet and so encouraging for all of us. And she's an example for women in India and how it should be. So, coming to the end of my Thanksgiving, I will again thank Professor Agarwal because he has not only been a judge and chief guest and guest of honor over the years and years, but he has also been a mentor for us, especially me, and a source of inspiration, always encouraging me, the manager, the teachers, the children, and everyone who has participated in whenever we come into contact with him. So thank you so much. God bless you. And we pray that the chief guest, Mr. Gaurang Rakhi, and our guest of honor, Mr. Professor A.K. Agarwal, his family, and all of us who are here, the parents, children, that God may bless each and every one of us and our dear teachers as well, that we may be able to progress and to work hard and to work happily using all our talents for the future of our beautiful motherland India. Jai Hind.
Professor Kumar did something special for our school. Sir, will tell.
I every year I have been coming here and I feel so proud of myself and so happy to meet all the children, all the teachers, principal and managers. And as a token of my love and gratitude, I want to present some books for the library of the school. So I have brought them in 2 packets, 2 each. I'll give one to the principal ma'am and one to the manager sir. So this is one here.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mrs. Pratyasha Mukherjee to propose the vote.
Good afternoon to one and all, and a very happy Republic Day. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. Therefore, it is my great privilege to express gratitude to all our esteemed guests, parents, students, and teachers on behalf of William Henry Smith Memorial School. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our honorable chief guest, Sri Gaurang Sati Sir, Municipal Commissioner of Varanasi, IAS, and guest of honor, Professor A.K. Agarwal, PHU IB, who took out time from their busy schedule and graced this occasion with their presence. Thank you, sir. I would be failing in my duty if I do not express gratitude to our respected Principal Dr. Anita Pauline Dev and Manager Sir Mr. Pradeep Kumar Dev for supporting us in all ways possible. I would like to thank our coordinator, Ms. Vijay Agarwal, for her valuable presence and timely help. My vote of thanks would be incomplete without thanking the convener of the program, Mr. Manish Raj, along with the entire science department, class teachers of the primary section, and the entire computer department. Last
but not the least, I would like to thank all the parents, students, and all the teachers of William Henry Smith Memorial School for their support and help. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our entire team of support staff and our supervisors. Thank you and Jai